Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, welcome back. Happy Tuesday again. As you can see, just start, I guess, getting familiar with the new background. You know, it's so crazy is we're in Hilton Head, right? We have a little naked cat, and she sits at this window, and it's like the wilderness out there, and there's this massive hawk that is literally like this big, and it keeps sitting on our porch, and it's watching her like, come on, bitch, you want to come outside? You want to come outside? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And then my cat's like sitting there taunting it out the glass window, like, you're not gonna get me. You can't get me. I'm like, girl, you better watch out. Anyways, we're back to talk about the fact that Lala Kent's former assistant Jess is finally speaking out, and James Kennedy, after the whole domestic violence arrest situation, looks like he's doing some work on himself, or well, he's at least showing it off, and we're going to talk about that too. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's start right here. Thank you to our girls at Taste of Reality.
First thing I'll say is no. I was not at all expecting to leave. That wasn't the plan. If I'm going to be honest, I thought I'd be at that last job forever. I was like ready to be a lifer. Maybe not in the role I was in, but I'll say within the company I was in. I invested everything I had professionally in that last job and a lot personally. I was investing in a future that I thought we were all on the same page about. So to make a long story short for now, or as short as I can make it. Basically, what happened is I said how I felt about the way some things were being handled. And the response I got to that was, in my opinion, not good. The response says I got. It wasn't. Honestly, I was taken aback. I was heartbroken at those responses. So I sort of found myself in a position where I felt like I had no other option than to choose to leave. And what I'll say, and this goes for any relationship, right? A professional relationship, a personal relationship, romantic, family. I think sometimes we invest all of ourselves into a relationship and we give it our all. And at the end of the day, maybe we don't get in return what we feel we deserve. First thing I'll say is no. I was not at all expecting to leave. That wasn't the plan. If I'm going to be honest, I thought I'd be at that last job.
Okay. Well, that's not it. Hold on.
You guys, because I seemingly disappeared off that last podcast. I think at the very least, you deserve what I can give you as an explanation for why I was suddenly gone. First thing I'll say is no. I was not at all expecting to leave. That wasn't the plan. If I'm going to be honest, I thought I'd be at that last job forever. I was like ready to be a lifer. Maybe not in the role I was in, but I'll say within the company I was in.
Okay. So let's see if it keeps going over here real quick. Share this tab instead.
What I'll say, and this goes for any relationship, right? A professional relationship, a personal, just not enough. So sometimes we have to, make the decision. We can choose to stay on a path in life, in this relationship, with this person, with these people who maybe it's not going the way we hope, but we're like, you know what? Let's see where it takes us. And that's okay. And that's your choice because that's your life. Other people may choose to take a step back and say, nothing here is going to change no matter how hard I try, or nothing here is going to veer this way or get on this path or whatever. No matter how hard I try, it's not going to. And nothing's going to feel better for me or change for me unless I change it myself. A lot of times that deciding to make that change yourself in certain relationships means leaving. And that sucks. It sucks in the moment, especially in a relationship you've put so much of yourself into, so much love and care, and it's just not enough. So sometimes we have to, make the decision. We can choose to stay on a path in life, in this relationship, with this person, with these people who maybe it's not going the way we hope, but we're like, you know what? Let's see where it takes us. And that's okay. Time and effort and all of it. But that's life. And I'm a firm believer that if you're making decisions based on goodness and purpose and future and
Okay, I feel like this girl is actually talking in circles.
the betterment of yourself and others and the world, and you could say all of the good things, if you're making decisions based on that, you can only be rewarded in the end, and you may be rewarded immediately or further down the road. So that's all I'm going to say on that for now. What I will end that with is I am so grateful for everything I experienced, for all the opportunities in my last job, for all of the beautiful moments, the loving moments. That doesn't go away. That's not all nothing because of how it ended. And I'm so grateful for that. And I worked hard to be in a lot of those positions. And I won't take that away from myself because I am a hard worker and I will always be a hard worker. That is very important to me. But I'm time and effort and all of it. But that's life. And I'm a firm believer that.
Okay. So on top of that, let me just share this with you too. James Kennedy, by the way, I kind of agree with John Gibson. Not really. I know his name. I'm blanking right now because I'm trying to put this up. I do agree with him. It was a nothing burger, but James Kennedy posted this. So welcome. Keep coming back. Welcome token. And you can see in the corner where it says anonymous. So he's obviously doing an Alcoholic Anonymous or Alcohol Anonymous program. I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of big opinions about him doing that, but I do want to say, listen, are you a shit person for the things that you're being accused of if you actually did them, especially to somebody like Allie, who's like a sweetheart? Yeah, you're a tyrant. It's like a monster thing to do. It's like a really dick asshole thing to do. But if somebody wants to or is trying to or putting in the work to get better, well, you don't forget what they've done. I think that's what we want from everyone. If somebody's out here being a tyrant, or like even when they put people in prison and they try to get out on parole, they're like, well, why should we release you out into society? What has made you change? What makes you a better person? That's the whole goal with all of these programs, is to fix something that's internally happening to make you act that way. And if he is in fact trying to fix things that have made him act this way, I'm not mad at it. I'm not going to sit there and bash the guy for trying to put in the work. I mean, we've already talked so much about the domestic violence arrest because you guys know my friend and I and Ashley from Taste of Reality, we were all at Kathy Hilton's party. So we saw James that night before all of this happened. But no, I'm not going to harp on him. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there. We've already done that. So good job, James. I hope he puts in the work, and I hope he keeps continuing to do that. And I hope he gets better. I really, really do. And I hope Allie's okay. And I believe she is. I believe she is. But as far as Jess, I agree. That was a nothing burger. But I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.